Ahoy there, pirates! Marky or Kerfuffle Hustle here from Rare Thief. There are 13 commendations to earn in the Sea of Thieves tall tale A Pirate's Life. In this video, we will walk through each step of one such commendation, Treasure for the Dead. We have a written guide for this commendation, which we'll link below, but sometimes it just helps to see it. Before we begin, there are a few things we should probably mention. First and foremost, unlike most tall tale commendations, Treasure for the Dead belongs to a set of 6 commendations that must be completed sequentially in one grand adventure. The set includes the following commendations in this order: A Powerful Thirst, Raising the Dead, Treasure for the Dead, Ship of Thieves, Secret of the Grave, and the Crew of the Headless Monkey. Technically, you could do A Powerful Thirst after Raising the Dead and Treasure for the Dead. We recommend doing A Powerful Thirst first because it simply means keeping track of fewer items at a time. Regardless, you'll need to do all 3 before doing Ship of Thieves. So if you'd like to begin with A Powerful Thirst, we'll link to that video in the description below. Most importantly, to complete all 6 commendations, you must complete the steps for those commendations all in one session. So, for example, you could complete the steps for Raising the Dead to unlock its commendation and then end your sailing session. However, to complete the steps for Treasure for the Dead, it is not enough to have simply unlocked the commendation for Raising the Dead. You must actually complete the steps for Raising the Dead in that same session, because those steps set up certain session-based conditions for Treasure for the Dead. Savvy? So, if you've not yet completed the steps for Raising the Dead in this session, you'll need to do that first. Do we have a video guide for Raising the Dead? Of course, me hearties. In fact, this walkthrough picks up right where that video left off. Second, in addition to completing the commendations A Powerful Thirst and Raising the Dead, we also recommend finding and freeing the Cursed Captain. You won't need him for this particular commendation, but you'll need him for some of the commendations that follow, so it's nice to have him handy. Third, and relatedly, you'll want to make sure that you do not lose your ability to use the Cursed Captain. How might that happen? Let's pretend you continue progressing along the tall tale thinking, I'll just do a few more steps and then I'll make sure I do the commendations before I leave Sailor's Grave. Well, as you progress, you'll eventually end up aboard the Cursed Captain's old ship, where he will ask you to reunite him with his body. This is how you might lose that skull, because at least as of this recording, once you place the Cursed Captain's head on his original body, you cannot pick him back up. Alright, pirates, assuming you plan to complete all 6 commendations, or don't mind retracing your steps at a later date, and assuming you've freed the Cursed Captain, still have his skull on hand, and have just completed Raising the Dead, then you are perfectly poised to embark upon this commendation adventure. Let's begin.
Oh, that's a grand old frog in poor Dougie's throat, after so long down in the dirt, with not even an earthworm for company. Oh, you're new. Have you come seeking misery and abject woe? If so, you've come to the right skelly. Poor Dougie's been robbed and left for undead by a bunch of no-good mutineers. All because I had the nous to hide away a wee retirement fund. Well, next thing I know, poor Dougie's been stuffed in the soil and left to moulder. I've still got my key, but without the treasure map, it's no more than a monument to poor Dougie's despair. Some swabby or other will have taken it back to town, I shouldn't wonder. I'll happily share the spoils if you can find my treasure, but I won't hold out hope. There's precious little of it left in Sailor's Grave, and that's the truth. Now, don't mind me. I'll get back to listing all the mistakes I've ever made in alphabetical order.
What's wrong? Don't tell me you forgot all about me! Can't ye at least find me a cushion? Just once I wish I could be dead on my feet. I hope the crew don't see me like this. What's wrong? Don't tell me you forgot all about me.
Crevens, that's Dougie's treasure, sure enough. Oh, what a glorious day. Let's see if my key still fits, and then we'll share what's inside.
Did we get separated?